how is it going? Welcome to a lovely, lovely day here in Inazuma. What is this? Oh, it's D-Luke's birthday. Happy birthday, D-Luke. Alright, that's cool. But we're not here for D-Luke's birthday, although happy birthday, D-Luke. I have decided today will be the fateful day in which... Ta-da! We are finally going to do Yae Miko's long-awaited story quest. I saved it for some good time, and now seems like a good time. So, without further ado, I'm going to unlock it. And I'm going to claim the new key. Mysterious urban legend. You plan to visit the Yae publishing house, but after arriving in Hanamizaka, you find that it is more lively than usual here. Alright, well, without further ado... hang on, mark it on the map for me. Without further ado, let us glide down to the Yae publishing house. This is a very appropriate quest to do after the Iridori festival and the whole... that festival had everything to do. Oh, it's starting over there. Okay, a lot to do with the Yae publishing house. The Yae publishing house basically ran that event. Anyway, let us now see what is up with them now.
I haven't been to the Yae publishing house in a while.
Nope. Only a couple weeks ago.
The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
If you're Paimon,
The
maybe.
exams next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Just do that thing you wish for more wishes.
Ah, it's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Yeah, do tell us.
Really? You guys don't know?
No, we've been
You
busy.
need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Did you read that in a book somewhere?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
I'd love to see everyone trying this
wish
before
ritual?
doing their summoning.
Actually works,
That does not sound credible.
right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
Yeah. Has anything you wish for come true yet?
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant.
And
I
he
heard
said it was a
directly from him.
wishing
He
ritual?
used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
I'm not so sure about that, but okay.
The whole bed was filled with... Wow!
You're so excited you can barely get the words out. Come on, calm down, Paimon. Do we really believe this still?
Of
It's just a
course,
one-off
I'm sure
incident.
The part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is
No,
a
I
bit of
don't
an
doubt that he woke up in a
exaggeration.
bed of Mora. But I do
Whether you
doubt that
believe
it
or not,
was the
it's
wishing
not
ritual
exactly a
that did that.
difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of
Oh,
very
there's more
compelling
than
stories
one.
going around these
Well, I
days.
guess it's a harmless ritual. There's nothing wrong.
Let's go ask around right now,
Well,
shall
why the sudden urgency, Paimon?
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally
that's a
be
good reason.
reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go!
Let's go. If you say so. The Great Narukami Offering. Divina Vulpes chapter. Alright. Cool.
Come on, bring me Mora. Mora, Mora, and more Mora.
I'm not as greedy as he is. I just want to
Yeah,
get through my
you know what?
exam.
Wanting to get through the exam is a much more noble cause, I would say. Though the more I could be used to do good things, so who knows? But how do we know it's not just like someone going around filling someone's house with Mora? Oh boy, these two. What do you have to say? I get your commission like every single
Closer
day.
inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Yep.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my
Okay, so it sounds like we don't have
summons,
this ritual like down.
No, it's not hear my summons.
perfectly
It's
yet.
heed my summons. Heed. You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Shigeru, did this work for you? Is that why you're recommending this?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
I wonder how many people actually tried this
Junkichi is
and then
trying
went
it
to
out to be
go
specific.
pull on Yae
He's hit a
Miko's
bit of a
banner and
creativity
then
block
it
recently,
worked.
so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important
Just
to
let
me.
him have his thing.
People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Okay.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling
I haven't
about
done
it.
Yae's world
The
quest
Omamori
yet,
from the
so
shrine
I
take too
look
long
forward
to
to
have
seeing
any
what
effect on
kind
your
of
luck.
problem you guys resolve in that.
All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on
Omamori
it.
takes too long? The Omamori
Look,
saved
to be
us when we were...
completely honest,
Yeah, okay, fine,
I
it took
think
to
you
us
need
too
to sit
long.
down and have a good think about what
Saved
kind
us
of
when we were
story
in
you
the
want
Plane
to
of
write.
Euthymia.
Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
These two argue too much.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yeah, see, that's what I guessed
Yep,
before.
it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Let me guess, is it published by Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published
Oh.
title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Really?
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
Gosh, the sky looks really nice behind them.
Starting to
The
sound
starry
a
sky.
little
I love the way
suspicious.
Genshin impacts like skies look
Go to
since the
Grand
first day I played
Narukami
this game.
Shrine and ask Yae Miko about
Yeah,
it.
sure, let's do that.
She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. He's pretty much the perfect. First, we got the book. Okay, let's read the book. Oh, look at the Dodo cover book. Okay, we're not here to read that. We're here to read a light novel that has been popular in Inazuma lately. It contains all manner of bizarre tales involving ancient yokai. Oh, I can't read it. Well, we guess we'll have Yae Miko translate that for us. Come on, teleport waypoint. There you go. Although I could go over to that domain as well and climb up, but that would take a while. Let us instead just go and talk. Who are you? Kato Yohei. Poor Yae Miko.
Oh, great, you're here.
She doesn't like listening to the shrine visitors. Hi, you're being very quiet.
Well, hello
Okay,
there, young
never mind.
ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Well, we'd like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Oh, okay.
Lady Guji, what do you mean nothing major? I'm begging you. You've got to help
Yeah,
me
I
save
figured
my
this guy
brother.
looks like he's like on his knees begging. I don't think he's gonna think it's nothing major. What's up with him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious,
Yae
let's
Miko
have him
loves
relate the
causing
story
trouble.
one more time, just for you.
Toying with people.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
Okay.
Here's what
We'll
happened.
hear you out.
My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on
Yes,
as
we're
a
familiar.
disciple.
The guy who went crazy after
Domon
losing his
turned
vision.
him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what
Oh.
it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every
Well,
day
maybe
as
that was
hard as he
when-
could,
during
and finally
Domon's, like,
proved
weird
himself by
phase.
defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Or maybe he just doesn't like
But
him.
since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't
Oh,
find
maybe he
anything wrong with
wished
him,
to
so I'm
be
betting
better.
it must be the
And
work
he's
of an
gotten
evil
cursed,
spirit.
like all the other
That's
people.
why I'm here, begging for Guji Yae's help.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem
Yeah,
to
but
think.
last time with Domon, they
Your
thought
brother
he was
achieved
possessed
the
by an
goal
evil
he'd been
spirit. It
striving
was
toward
just
for
his
as long as
vision
he can
loss, so...
remember, and now it's gone.
Yae
It's
Miko
only
saying that
natural
there's
he
no
feels
problem
a little
is
empty and lost
probably
while he's trying to
right,
find a new
maybe.
direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting
Yeah, this
like
sounds
someone who
different,
feels
though, than
empty
the
and
vision
lost.
loss illness.
Oh, all right. Then tell me,
So
when did
it
your brother
might be a
spar with
cursed
Domon's
spirit.
disciple?
Who knows?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
What happened 5 days ago?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Those are pretty
Wait a
lanterns.
minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding
Yeah,
martial
wait a
arts
minute,
school come
dude.
true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Alright, acceptable answer.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Let
whatever.
me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
Oh, we got...
What?
We
Rumors?
got some rumors.
I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
No, we...
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
He looks very pitiful. But I don't want to say that to his face, so he looks very anxious.
Okay, fine. Then it's
Also, we have
decided.
rumors. Come on, Paimon.
Yay, Miko! So
Start
you're gonna
talking
help
like you usually do about other rumors.
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena.
Yeah, I would say we are impact
Exorcisms
experts.
and that sort of thing are all in a day's
Yep.
work for them.
Yeah!
Come on, Paimon. We do this all the time.
Really?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not
Yeah.
at all. Never.
I don't know what
Lady
help you
Guji
expected
says,
to get
I
from
trust
Yae
wholeheartedly.
Miko, but
Thank you two for your willingness to help.
yeah.
Please follow me.
Alright, cool. We're gonna run all the way down the mountain.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Yeah, this is beyond our level.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Yeah, you know what? She loves to cause trouble.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This is not a light novel. I'm pretty sure there's more to an exorcism than bravado. I can pull Chong Yin out. That'll do the job.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
I'm still confused how you're in
Besides,
charge of the
we
shrine.
both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate.
Why don't we
that you
just
come
tell
in
her about the
good
rumors
faith.
we heard?
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Yae Miko's so evil
All
sometimes.
right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Just to watch us suffer.
Let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation.
That is true.
A life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation.
Why don't we just mention the incantation stuff? It's probably the same issue. Paimon, it's usually the same issue. No, it's usually the same problem. Okay. Why under this tree?
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Oh no.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple.
Like chanting
He
an
just sits there
incantation to
alone,
himself?
talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now.
That's totally
Where the heck
important.
could he have gone in his current state?
I don't know, but that clue's probably gonna lead us where.
This does pose a bit of a problem.
Where he
If we
is.
can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we? Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Yae Miko has no idea how to perform this exorcism either.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers.
Oh, that's a good
Maybe
idea.
we'll find out some amusing details.
You mean useful details. This music is too beautiful and dramatic for what's currently going on. I like the Honda village music and the Chingsa village music. Hello there, Tejima. It's been a while.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry.
no.
He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No.
Okay, but now we
know
know more important information. They are in debt.
It sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance,
Oh.
he was the same as ever.
That's a different
bumming
account
around
than
in class
Yohei just
instead of
gave us.
focusing on his training. In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
not
that's a
what we
different
heard.
story then.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself.
She's so
by
mean
defeating
about
one
it,
of
though.
Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He's just laying
Okay,
there
but it
cussing
does
to
sound
high
like
heaven all day,
Yohei is
every
not
day.
a reliable
Some training
narrator
regimen, that
to the
is.
tale.
Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that.
Okay,
He always has reliable information.
cool. Sounds like these two brothers are not doing so well, and that one of them might have done a cursed ritual too. You know what? He probably did win, but only because he made some stupid wish and now is paying the price for it. Just like everyone else wishing for money.
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yep.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to
No,
sign
but
up,
we want to hear
but we
more
would
about the
like to hear
fight
more details
and
about the
what
fight.
exactly they're planning to do with this school.
Oh, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day.
So he just
But
got his
just
skills
yesterday,
out of
for example,
nowhere.
I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with
So he's
just one
probably
kick.
the meditation is probably he's been like reciting the incantation like every single day, which is filling
Quite
himself up with a
impressive.
lot of cursed
Things
energy.
got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted,
Tofu?
"What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you.
Yeah.
I found my brother. He's at the waterfall. And I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go.
Yae Miko better actually know
As
how to do
much
this
as I prefer to
exorcism.
stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
You gotta quote unquote exorcise Kato Shingo. Come on. There you go. We're going to lie down. Yay. Oh, this waterfall. Yes, I like this waterfall. Down in the spooky ghost area. Well, actually, it's more that way, the ghost area. I like the sparkly ground, though. Hello. Oh, look, there's a hilly trails there.
Look.
Okay, good.
Look over there.
I'm glad I was
That's
able to
him at the
deploy the glider
waterfall.
before it was too late.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Yep, that's pretty awesome,
Hey,
but
listen. He's talking to himself.
probably that stupid incantation.
Woo! How's that?
Oh no, he's just crazy. That's it.
Feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
What are you talking about?
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the...
So he's not okay.
manliness. I can't even feel the cold
This does
anymore.
sound like someone who needs
I
an
can't take
exorcism.
anymore. I'm
Yae
gonna
Miko, can you
die.
actually like do something?
Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Yeah.
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Yeah.
Huh? Who goes there?
It's just us.
He stood up. And now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer. Help!
No.
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing.
Miko!
Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help.
I think there's a word for
Whatever
this
shall we
behavior.
do?
I think it's sadistic.
Well, how should I know?
The way
She's,
it
it's
looks
like
to
she's doing
me
things
is
like,
that
I'm not going to tell you
Shingo
what to
feels
do. I'm going to
terribly
prompt you in the right
resentful to
direction so
you
you know
about
what to do.
something.
But we don't even know what
Would
to
you
do in
mind
the
telling
first
me
place
what
at
that's
all.
all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know.
Like, she's trying to teach him
But
how to
surely
fix
you
it
should have
himself.
more insight than
But
anyone else
he has
into
like
how your
no
brother came
clue
to
where
be
to even
this way.
start.
Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
Yeah, we look like we're getting ready to fight. Oh, his eyes. Just do the thing.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have
I
noticed
mean,
this
that's
straight away
why.
when he started acting
That's
out
why
of
he came to
character.
you, though.
And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help
Oh.
from me. You
Wait, no,
really
Yae Miko's
expect
actually
me
being
not to notice
smart.
the
Like, she's being
gaping
mean, but she's
holes in
being
your
smart.
story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you
Oh,
don't want
he's
to know the
hiding
truth.
something.
But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Oh.
It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah!
Oh.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation.
Oh my gosh,
We made a
I
wish.
underestimated. Okay, Yae Miko got me there. I underestimated her. I thought she was just coming along for the ride to laugh, which she kind of was. But no, she actually solved the whole mystery. Good for you. I will not underestimate you again. I didn't underestimate you anyway, but I didn't think you were gonna be helpful, considering you told us to do the entire exorcism for you. It's just like the Iridori Festival. I don't know why I underestimate Yae Miko. Like, she's actually doing more stuff than she lets on. From a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, may I ask?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted.
So you wished for
Just like
something
the
and
book
it's turned your
described.
brother
We drew
crazy.
the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold,
Sounds
spheres
like
of
a-
light
like
appeared all
a
around
cult.
us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed.
Well, why did you
too.
wait until now to get some help?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
Well, the
If that
moral of the
happens,
story
it'd ruin
is
our plans to
get
start
your
a
skills with the
martial arts
sword.
school, and we'd be
Like,
back to being
legitimately,
poor.
I guess.
I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
Oh, that
So then
didn't work
why'd
out.
you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something. And then no one would want to sign up as his disciple.
Well, I mean, that's exactly
So
what
I was
happened.
thinking that
So,
maybe Lady Gucci might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him
yeah,
keep
I'm Ether
his
right now,
sword
face
skills?
palming. So you're trying
look
to
at
keep
you
all the
with
good
your
things
ingenious
about this magic
schemes.
spell and get rid of all the
Stop
bad stuff.
deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed
Yes.
him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend.
Assault's not
Toss
gonna
the
do anything, I
salt,
bet.
And then draw your sword.
Look at the poor Hilichurl. Oh.
What is
What
that?
is- Oh. Ooh, there's an evil spirit there.
Ah, it's the spirit!
You're scared of the spirit you summoned?
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Ah, save me! Save me!
Miko, he fainted. What do we do now?
Leave him here until the sun comes up.
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all
course.
be over.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
Yep, that's us.
Come on, fight me.
Okay.
He's coming. Be careful.
Yae Miko always has a plan. Never doubt that Yae Miko has a plan.
Feel this ancient power.
Sure, she's very happy to do nothing about it. But that doesn't mean she doesn't have a plan.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush!
Okay, how do we get rid of you now?
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Okay, goodbye.
He disappeared. But he looked pretty content at the end there.
So is this how we have to exercise all of them?
I'm unsure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
Kinda.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
Okay, you know what? Thank you, Miko.
What am I doing?
You helped us out a lot after all.
Yae? Yae, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
You look less crazed, you poor thing.
Yae, I had the weirdest dream. I
You...
dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body.
Let's all remember
I
though that
couldn't.
Yae Miko still
And
is
the voice
kind
kept talking about
of mean because she was more than happy to legitimately not do anything about this at the beginning until we kind of piqued her interest.
You summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Yep.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
No problem.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience
Miko
a high
was completely
fever,
prepared to
but it won't be
legitimately
fatal.
not
Remember,
be interested
this is the price you pay.
in this at all. And
At this point, I would
just
normally
let
lecture you
the
on the dire
spirit
consequences of using
them.
occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture
yeah,
now,
you don't need to
don't
tell
you?
them. I think they get it.
We understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
Yeah, no problem. Now we gotta talk with
We'll be on
Yae
our way
Miko about
then.
how we're gonna
Come on,
exorcise everyone
Shingo.
else who's getting possessed too.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Yeah, those are my questions.
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little though.
Oh.
Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals
Oh, so you
would
just
have
told them
learned
they
their
were gonna
lesson.
die, so that way now they'll do something good with their life.
Was it that
But
possessed
there was legitimate
You saw
evil
it
spirit,
all for
so
yourselves. I'm sure you
yes.
can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
A restless spirit. A master of the sword, lots of strength and passion, that doesn't like tofu.
Paimon's got it. It was Oni.
Oh!
Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Oh, those hilichurls
Tossing
asleep
salt
in the
caused
back.
it to temporarily leave Shingo's
You know,
body.
let's make sure
Then
we leave
you
the
exhausted
hilichurls
its
alone.
strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
So he would have been
Of
fine.
course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
This way they get to learn a life lesson and
Still,
never
The
repeat these
experience
mistakes
may
again.
ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
Yeah, well, we gotta do this
Alright,
again and
Seems
again.
like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Where are we
Hold
going?
on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The incantation they used. You want to tell us how many people? I know this is not under your jurisdiction because it's not published with your publishing house. But what else have you heard about this? incantation.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Mm-hmm. Tell us
Actually,
about it.
that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are
So which means we're
trying
going
it.
to repeat this process
Even then, humans
For-
only have so much strength.
all of them.
Even if
Unless
they
we just
do
let the spirits
successfully summon
tire
a
all these
spirit
people
with the
out, in which case we'll have a
incantation,
lot of
it won't stay
tired
with them for very
people.
long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think
Yeah,
it
where?
might be
Yeah,
bigger
that's a good
safety
point.
risk
Who
here?
is this self-published
What do you
author?
think, Traveler?
It does worry me a bit. Not this one. I'm more curious about Miko's reaction. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center
Yeah.
of her attention, surely.
She cares
But
about
she
things that
doesn't seem to
interest
care
her.
about
Why
this
doesn't this
book at all.
interest her?
Lady Yae, I
Hello
finally
there,
found you.
Kuroda.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
Everyone in Inazuma City is
I'm here to
possessed.
report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here.
You came to a
Please,
random
take a look.
waterfall in the middle of
Let me
nowhere?
see. What? We're losing
Okay,
market share?
that's how we get her
Yes.
attention.
Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
The world's
One
being
book is
destroyed?
topping the charts.
Yae Miko
It's called
sleeps.
A First-Hand Guide to
Losing
Summoning
money?
Spirits.
Losing
Both of you,
stocks?
Back here now.
Suddenly this is a big deal.
What is it? You have a really scary
Yep, we're
look on your
coming.
face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yae Publishing House by every analysis.
Okay. Serious enough you're gonna do something about it?
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder.
Public safety has
If
no
this isn't the very
interest to
definition
Yae
of
Miko, only book
intolerable, I don't
sales.
know what
So we've
is.
managed to tie this back
I have to come
to
up
an
with a counter
issue
plan, and you are
that-
going to help me.
she cares about.
How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Whatever. We get to help the people of Inazuma.
Paimon,
That's
please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we
Yeah,
think there might
Paimon.
be a bigger safety risk here? Am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your
Let's just
eyes
go
after
with it.
Wait,
all?
what just happened?
You're trying to bribe us with our
Technically, you have a
reason
point, but
and choosing to do this for your own
this
reason.
feels
Whatever,
odd.
as long as we get it done.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm
Oh,
going to
no,
head back
to
and
war.
make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yae Publishing House.
Why did Kuroda come all the way to this random waterfall to deliver the report? Shouldn't he have just been waiting at the shrine? Oh well. I guess maybe he gets paid extra to deliver the message whenever, wherever she is. Hello there.
All right, Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yae Publishing House.
Yay.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yae Publishing House with the status of Guji Yae and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Perfect. Serves Yae Miko's purpose
Oh, wow.
and
Your first
public
guess, and you
safety.
got it absolutely
two birds with one stone. Great.
wrong.
What is it now?
Yeah! Wait!
Come on, Paimon's plan was perfect. What
A
stupid planning are you
first-hand
coming up with
guide to
now?
Summoning Spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real.
Okay,
In
fine.
bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
That would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all
No,
the copies?
Paimon, that's a bad idea.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives
Yeah,
of
no,
Inazumans.
that one's a bad idea.
But that means there's nothing we can
No,
do.
what we have to do is we have to
Well,
write a
I've
better
been
light
thinking.
novel. That's your idea, isn't
I've
it?
read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone.
Really?
The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way.
Okay.
That is why the book has become so popular.
Okay.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its
That's
popularity
right.
while it's
No.
the only work in its league on the
You
market.
want us to write a better novel?
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the
No.
next big thing. So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back.
And defend
That
public
is
safety.
how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Can I really do that? I've never written a novel before.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways.
Okay.
I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be
You're gonna
at
make
the
this
Blue
sound so
Restaurant. Find me
oversimplified.
there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Okay. Sure. I will see what... Okay, there is a lot of readers here.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations.
So you need calyx, right?
When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world.
I disagree with that, but...
There's
Okay.
a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Okay.
The Yae Publishing House has held many writer submission events to date. The winner gets a huge amount of publicity. It's been the ticket to fame for a lot of authors. If you've got a good idea for a story, you definitely don't want to miss out.
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is
Yeah,
super
I'd
strong
say that's
right from the
cheap
get-go.
thrills.
That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
So a protagonist that's good at everything. Perfect from the get-go. If that's what you're into.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good
I
storytelling.
like those.
These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Okay.
Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
Alright, I'm gonna take note of that. Maybe they have.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized.
This to my superiors?
Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
Yep, let's go. Well, we didn't really get that much info on trends, so much as we got info about what makes the current book so popular. But I guess that's how we outsmart them, right? Okay, but who wrote this book? That's what I want to know.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
Yeah, I've met
Shigeru
them
is an
a lot.
experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's
You were
a
at the
trade
Iridori
secret.
Festival. You're one of the
They will
people
be
that
teaming up with us to
Albedo and
collectively
Cosmo
create
designed
the
a
novel that
signature
knocks
for,
a
right?
first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
We tell you everything. All of it.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than
This
that,
is just like the
even though it's a work of
Genshin
fiction,
Impact
we have
equivalent
to
of people
deliver a
trying to
sense
figure
of
out YouTube
realism.
algorithms.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still
Trying to figure out how to
question. What
how
are
to
we
get
actually
that
gonna write
great
about?
perfect
For
video.
example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader.
Okay,
As a
so
traveler, there must be a great many
oh,
things you know that are
yes,
complete
there
unknowns
is a
to the
lot
people
of
of
lore
Inazuma.
that I'm aware of.
What is
That is
commonplace to you
true.
may be
You
fresh
can
and
tell them the
original to
story of
them.
how we defeated a Fatui Harbinger and Dvalin and
Oh, right!
all this stuff.
So maybe we can take inspiration
Yeah,
from our
exactly.
time
Oh
in
my gosh, I'm
Mondstadt
guessing
and
this.
But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning
We just need to
Spirits.
distract them from the book. It's fine.
Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences.
Okay, you know what? If we're going
As
off
long
of
as the core
Ether's
content is
experiences, this is
interesting,
gonna be fun.
my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Yay. Good work, everyone.
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Me and my sister were attacked by an unknown god. Okay, we're not talking about that. Reincarnated in another world. Encounters with airborne emergency rations. I like that. The Work-Shy Bard. Accurate. Or The Dragon and the Grand Adventure. Also accurate, but that's a boring title. This one.
No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that
It's
a 9.
crazy, and that seems to be what people are into.
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it?
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention.
This is
Never
clickbait,
underestimate the
but
appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past.
yeah, I noticed
I
a lot
think
of
you
the
really understand
ones
what we're
that the
trying to
people
do
in
here.
Inazuma seem to like are the
Thoughts from
crazy
the
title
experts?
ones. So
Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
We're only
Yeah,
providing the
we
titles? I thought we were
think it
telling them our
works.
life story.
I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
Good job,
That's good.
Jinkichi.
Okay, we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2.
What is chapter 2?
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your
No,
content
we have to.
a lot
Yeah,
more
we have to
quickly
make
than
the
you'd
whole
think.
series right now.
If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, hurry, chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Okay, I'm thinking.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
Well, I can't think of any more stories apparently.
What a pity. I thought your
What?
beginner's luck would carry you a little
Can't
further
tell them
before
about
it came to this.
Fighting
But
Osile?
alas, the time has come premature.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life.
Don't do this to
Appearing
me.
without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Do not utter the word writer's block again.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Because I
Boss,
hate
get me a
writer's
plate of
block
fried
so
tofu
much.
and
It's
get
like
some
you have the
kushikatsu
idea
for
on the
these
tip
two.
of your tongue,
Just
and
the
it's
basic
just
kind will
not going
do.
on the page. And sometimes it will never come back.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Thanks.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work
What,
we're
that's
doing,
gonna give
right?
you inspiration?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
In Primo Gems.
Cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
This is such like a relatable... I love how they've taken like such a relatable concept and applied it to Genshin Impact. Like this is what the traditional Inazuma version of trying to come up with being a content creator.
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to the tour guide, turned out to be Rex Lapis. Rock and roll girl! Hello there, Xinyan. I turned into a Geo Bishop hatchling. Let's do the first one.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis
I know, it's
himself.
too crazy to be
With
true,
the
right?
help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
Yeah, pretty much.
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity.
Yes.
I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright,
Great.
well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great.
Nope.
Well,
He-
now Satomi can get started on that.
He'll think it's
Leave
funny,
it to me,
actually,
Lady
I
Yae.
think. He'll be amused by our great idea writing. Why is Uyu
Let's
Restaurant the
write about
go-to
Inazuma
place
in the
for
third
all the
chapter, shall
writers?
we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stop this. Come on, let's get rid of this Vision Hunt Decree. Farewell Literature Hunt Decree. These are all bad titles. Starting with that's the boringest one. This one.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all.
I'm running low on inspiration, but you know what? Aether's had a really interesting... Oh, look, it's Do Not Disturb. That means it's like late at night. Well, I'm running low on inspiration, but Aether's stories are good.
That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth.
True.
One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori.
Why?
Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come
Oh.
true. The protagonist
Otherwise, people will
uses
all be
this
flocking
spell
to the Grand
defeat the
Narukami
Raiden
Shrine to ask for
Shogun in
Omamori.
battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival
Yeah.
in this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation
I guess that's
myself.
fine, because that's the part of the story that involves
Are we done
you.
then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide
I don't
to
understand
summoning
how your
spirits?
writers are able
The
to
content is fine.
write this
Now we just
quickly.
need to promote
Just because you have
it.
the idea, like
I
you're
will
able to get
contact an
the
artist
ideas
to
on the
make some
page that fast.
illustrations.
That's so
I'm
impressive.
positive they will be at
It
least
also
as good
means
as those
you
in a
work them
first-hand
really
guide to
hard.
summoning spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Do not get Miss
She
Hina to
runs a
write.
regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine.
Stop this.
The people of Inazuma
No,
absolutely
no.
adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some
Poor
point
Miss
to
Hina.
commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Okay. Imagine Goro was just there. Oh, hey, Goro. What's up? There's absolutely no... it's complete coincidence that we're meeting you here at the Yae Publishing House. Oh, no. It's just Kuroda. Okay. That is fine. What is up, Kuroda? We tell Kuroda everything about how...
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements. But since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
Okay.
With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus
How did
all
Miss
her efforts
Hina,
on replying
like...
to readers' letters, and turns
I
down
get
every
how...
promotional
I get why it's
opportunity she
popular,
can.
but how did this happen?
Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting
Like,
off
how
topic
is
here.
this whole Miss Hina thing so
if
convincing?
we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Yay. Go to submit the manuscript. We don't have the manuscript. The writers are still writing the manuscript. Okay, whatever. Okay, there you go. Yae Miko brought it.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely
Yeah.
you're doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique taste.
Yeah, that's for certain.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot
Yeah,
of
that's true,
different
though. I
people to
know
get
it's
this
like-
thing finished.
It's multiple
Don't
authors,
you
so
think it's
that's
a
why
very
I get it.
descriptive pen name?
Not like
We'll get
fried
this printed
tofu
as a
with all the
matter of
frills.
priority
That was
and
weird.
conduct trial sales and pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really
Well,
think this is
there's
gonna
nothing we can do about it now. We had a top-notch team. Like, no, Yae Miko's team is they're all really great.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
That means
Thank
people
you all
gotta
for your
read
submission.
all these
I
books
wish
in
you the
3
very best
days.
of luck.
I guess no, it's the sales numbers, so 3 actual days? 1, 2, 1. That's it? That's 2 days. This is the part in in a TV show, be like the cool montage of us going around doing fun stuff while we wait for the results. One more. Yeah, that's enough. That should be enough. We stand there for 3 days. Watch all of this play out. Alright, that worked.
Ah, you've all finally made it.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more
Alright,
copies.
that's great.
Woohoo! That's great!
This is like a
This
YouTuber
level of
simulator.
success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work.
Or
Most
the
new books
equivalent
don't
for
sell
writing
30%
novels.
of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time
This
comes.
is all great, but did we beat out the other book?
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
We will ask
don't
around, I
worry.
suppose.
The change is already underway. Shh.
People have
Listen to what the
long
people around
forgotten
us are
all
talking
of the
about. The conversation has
the-
already moved on,
the
hasn't it?
exorcism things.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh no.
That's a throwback.
They're still
That's old
talking
news,
about it?
man.
Oh.
No
Okay,
one's
this
talking about
guy
that
is
anymore. The secret spells of
not
Lady
up on the
Kitsune
trends
is the
anymore.
new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
And the
The
great
secret
thing is,
spells
none
of
of those
Lady Kitsune?
incantations are
What's
real.
that?
You haven't
It's
read it
from
yet?
the book.
Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They
Unless
can
Yae
make
Miko
any of
actually
your
did
wishes
put a
come
real
true.
spell in there, but it's a
I heard
good
that the
spell.
incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever.
Look
They
at like
actually had to use one of the
Danuki did
secret
it to you.
spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that
Oh,
the
so Yae Miko
incantations in
probably,
this book
yeah,
are
she
more
probably put
potent
real
than the
spells in
ones
there.
everyone was
But
trying
she made
before.
it so it's not like
Pretty much everyone I know
the
is desperate
Omamori
to
that
try
she
it
gave
out.
to us, so that
Just
it's not like
waiting for a
everyone will
moonless
come
night.
to the shrine pestering
Really?
her for Omamori.
Well, I better go and prepare too.
So, yeah.
Well,
Yae Miko is
feeling
very
less worried
smart
now?
at making sure everything goes
You're
her
right.
way.
Everyone's shifting focus. But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
That's the thing that she wrote in, right?
this is something that will become very important to us further down the line.
All right.
All right. It's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Or
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
authors.
If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits.
Yeah, this
Also,
is what I thought we were
still
going
need
to do at the
figure out
start,
what
is
his motive
tackle
for
the problem at
writing
its
it was.
source.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Well, clearly he's not
But
failed
when we
anymore.
went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
First of all, he's not a failed light novelist now. He's successful. But he's saying that he probably read the incantation, got possessed, and then whatever possessed him wrote the book to spread the incantation everywhere else.
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost
How do you know this?
consciousness.
Did you just watch him
The
wander
spirit
around?
that wrote the book has already left him now,
He's standing at
right?
the top of the shrine and just
So,
watching
what are
him
we
be
supposed
a
to
lost
do?
soul.
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
Okay.
And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Why? Because we're good at like purifying stuff, so that means it's hard. If we summon it, it's not gonna like possess us immediately.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
I'm sure it is. For you. A centuries-long dream. Oh, look at the book. Hang on, let me read the book. The book looks actually really good. It has a Paimon cover. This is a rather orthodox light novel, with its contents essentially being an edited version of real life in Tibet. What is surprising, however, is that the author seems to be highly knowledgeable about Watatsumi Island, with many vivid, almost lifelike descriptions. Oh, that's Miss Hina's review. Well, it's us. So obviously, Miss Hina would love to give us an endorsement because we're good friends, right? Like I said, like I understand why Miss Hina turned out to be popular, but I don't understand how Miss Hina is something that so many people could be convinced of as like a real thing. Okay, what is this? What is... I know it's a domain thing, but why is this here? I guess is the more important question.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
Well, that's why there's a spirit here, right?
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here.
Yeah.
What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
I'm not gonna lie,
Paimon's
I
heart
actually
is
kinda
pounding,
am.
But Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
In we go.
Wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
Don't worry, we will protect Paimon at all costs. Alright, I guess that's that. We're going to go do some scary stuff now. Very scary. A centuries-long dream. Oh yeah, the spirit obviously has some sort of motivation for
What a
doing
weird
this.
painting.
Maybe it's because all the
Do you know
spirits
what it's supposed
feel like
to
they
show?
regret things, so they want one last chance to like do things in the real world, maybe?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Rakusai.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Alright. In we go. Yay! Get to play as Yae Miko. She's pretty good.
It's my lucky day.
Let me try.
Right here, right now.
Come into me. Finally,
And all these spirits
Right here,
you're fighting.
right now.
Come on, stop dodging! Stop blocking. There you go.
Emerge. Right here. What a nuisance.
Oh, that is a nuisance.
Wow.
Nap
This
stand has
place
been
is
activated.
Huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All
Okay.
right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Okay, what does this do? Okay, activate the lamps using electro. Oh, we're going down. What are you... treasure hoarders? What are you doing here? Okay, you don't see me. I'm just here to activate the lamp, that's all. Did I get it? No! Did I get it now? Yeah, I got it now. Can we go through here? We can go through here. Alright. Works for me. Assume I can get out of here. Yes, I can! It's like, there's gotta be sliding doors somewhere. Wait, why is there only 1 out of 4? Didn't I activate that other one? Why am I stuck? No!
Right now.
weird. Okay, I thought that I should have activated it. And I guess it did not.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Burst forth.
A sight to behold.
Look at her tails!
Right
Actually, yeah,
here.
see her
Emerge.
tail. Her tail
Right
appears
here.
every time she does one of the Seisho Sakura. So when she told Goro she doesn't have a tail, she was lying. Cannot move that, okay. Okay, I can't move that. I can move this.
Come into being.
Why is there? I need to find more.
Let's get down to business.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
More of these lamps.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
Alright, we've caused a lot of destruction and chaos here. Okay, I do not hear any more enemies. But, what is this? Oh, okay. It's gonna make us go down, isn't it? Yep. The lampstand begins to move slowly. I am. Oh, okay. I am confused. Do we need to move this up somehow?
Let's get down to business.
Right here, right now. Emerge.
Be still.
Burst forth. Moment of birth.
Ninjutsu!
Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge.
Does that work? Yeah. Someone else is trying to fight me. And what else is here? Oh,
Let's get
that
down
I
to business.
suppose.
Right now, right here.
Come into being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, what secrets are you hiding here? This was not here before. Now this is here. So, what? This is the only one! I already lit this one, it's just not in the right spot. So I was like, okay, can I go here? And oh! Yeah, I was right. We got it? We got it. Alright. So we just have to get them all lit and put them on the same level. Alright. Sounds good now that I know how it works. Oh, perfect.
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall.
The painting looks kind of like the plane of Euthymia.
What is
It's kind of creepy the way the mirror is behind us,
Okay.
too.
Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Okay, sure.
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it.
Okay.
You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
This is not convincing, but okay. Are you trying to get us possessed to get the spirit out, or are you just trying to get us, use us as like bait to get this, like, Are we actually gonna get possessed, or are we just the bait for the spirit?
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai
Oh, no.
spirit. After leaving the host's
No,
body,
this
he
is
was
a
only
bad
able
idea.
to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Of course not.
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, are you scared,
Let's
little
just
friend?
get this over with,
Don't you
shall
worry
we?
now. It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Oh, this is a bad idea. But it might be the... Okay. No, Paimon! I'm scared.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Did it? Look how calmly Ether's just sitting there.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
Okay.
Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand
He
Guide
wants to see his
Summoning
sister
Spirits?
again.
Anyone?
Probably something to do
Oh,
with
send his spirit to the author. Okay.
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation.
Okay.
The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Ah, please, someone, anyone, help me write chapter 4.
The painting is moving again! What the?
No, Ether. Wow, that looks painful.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned
This is
using
creepy.
my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular
Yeah.
in this day and age?
Apparently novels are the next big
So
thing.
you were the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game
This is so
here?
disturbing, the way like Ether's like
Well,
eyes
of
like widen because he's
course.
possessed.
It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
Well, that sounds bad.
Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him.
Yeah? I hope this wasn't a mistake.
Good! With this power, no
Gosh,
one
we just
shall be able
gave the
to
Traveler
stand
over
in
to the
my
bad
way.
guys? This is not a good idea.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Paimon's so concerned.
Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko!
Miko, do something!
Miko!
This is all part of Miko's plan. No, this is... Are you laughing at either being possessed or laughing at the stupid ideals that the this possessing spirit has?
You're laughing?
Okay, so you're laughing at the
Oh,
possessing
Rakusai, you
spirit.
haven't
That
changed
makes
a
me
bit.
feel a little bit
You
better.
caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
What have you done, Miko? I'm going
You
to
were having
murder
plenty
you.
of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
How dare you make Paimon
Yes, we
feel
do. Of course we do.
so much concern for nothing?
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A
Oh my
First-Hand Guide to
gosh, you
Summoning
were in on
Spirits,
this from the very
Urakusai.
beginning, weren't you?
No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
I mean, that's depressing, but
Isn't he a spirit?
oh no.
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the
Yeah, I was
ley
gonna say, there's not that much
Do
difference
you
in the
remember that
terms of the
recent
execution of
incident when the
this.
Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yes.
You witnessed
Is that why I
human
need to do
memories
this quest
leaking from the
before
ley
that quest
lines,
before this
didn't
one?
you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not.
Okay.
Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Okay.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard
So this is
someone
why we
yelling,
need to do the Raiden Shogun
"Please,
story quest
someone,
before this.
anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
Okay, that is kind of funny.
But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiyuko.
Oh,
The
okay.
memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days.
Yeah, that's what I
Anything
guessed.
they're still itching
It's
to
something
do,
just not
they
anything
can
really
go and get
malicious.
it done.
Just letting the spirits of the dead just go hang out and finish off any like loose ends they
She's
got.
trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Yeah. Thanks for
Disturbance.
translating that.
I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm?
Yeah, just a
yes.
few broken
And they
dreams
might
and
have a
they'll be
fever
sick,
or whatever.
bedridden
But
for a few
I
days.
actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed.
Okay,
with
so
the
why would
same
you
powers
disturb that
we
by
do.
trying to grant wishes?
As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve
Oh,
themselves,
just teach them a
it's
lesson?
quite right
Okay.
that they learn their lesson.
Alright, fair
eventually.
enough, I get it.
So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko,
Yeah,
you
teaching them
agree,
they gotta
don't you?
rely on themselves.
Yes.
That's what I figured
thought
Miko was up to too, but she's kind of like a jerk about it as well.
You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Yep.
Not only that, Urakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room.
I bet
and even
the
took the trouble to
spell that
summon me.
Miko wrote
I
into
knew
our
you must
novel
have some
will
ulterior
help to
motive.
undo all of the
You were
curses that
always
this
the one
novel
to pick
put.
a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right, all right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where
Well,
we
this is
came
kinda
from in the
sad.
end.
I don't know.
Everyone's quite content
Yae
in
Miko's
many
put me
ways,
through too much
but they
emotional
still can't
turmoil
help
through
but
this
ask,
entire
are we
quest.
ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made.
That must be the thing that
When
she...
my bell rings, it means the moonless night
yeah,
is
the
upon
ritual
us.
she put in.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
Goodbye,
All
Urakusai.
right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, great. That's
I'm glad that we
fantastic.
make your life
Urakusai,
more interesting.
you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Yeah. Oh well. Ether, you okay there, buddy?
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
I'm glad Ether's not
Are you all there?
dead.
Here, like last time, repeat after me.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like?
I remember everything pretty clearly. I just couldn't get in on the conversation myself. Well, when do you ever?
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
They want you to do a Hyakiyako? Hyakiyako?
Yes, though they
Hyakiko.
only
I
represent a
need to
tiny
see the
proportion of the
spelling of
memories
that
in the
again.
ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the
I guess we're
ritual.
really
You
in
cannot
on
be
it.
serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you
Yeah,
think
you know
Paimon's
what?
gonna do anything
I am
you ask
upset
for,
that you
then
made
get-
Paimon feel
Aw,
upset.
come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides,
Paimon's in there
your
for the
paychecks
paycheck,
are
though.
still in my hands.
Paimon's paycheck?
Look at the way her eyes widen. My paycheck!
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Unfortunately, yes. That was interesting, to say the least. What is this? Oh, we've completed a domain challenge, and I've gotten another one of those. You know what? Let's just do that. For the sake of having some fun. Imagine we pull like Goro or something in Yae Miko's story quest. Barbara's here! Is that it? Just Barbara? Just Barbara. Okie dokie. Is that my first Barbara constellation? I just realized. So wait. It is. Huh. Alright, I guess that happened. I don't have Goro and I don't have Toma, and I'm sad. I want Goro and Toma. Probably wouldn't use either of them, but I just, I want to have them around. Banquet of Parting? I cannot stand Yae Miko, but I have to admit that this quest has been alright. The writing segment was fun.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join
I mean,
me.
you kind of forced our
You're
hand.
right on time, too.
You are withholding our paychecks.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
And yeah, we do want to finish this and
So,
see it through to the end.
Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hiyakiyako happen?
Hiyakiyako. Okay.
Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It's okay. She
It
knows
might
that we have
sound
no idea what it
ominous,
means.
but to
That's
put
part
it
of her
simply,
fun.
The Hiyakiyako is just a gathering of the yokai.
Okay.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes
and
would
you
block out the
one of the
moon.
only ones left.
But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return
Oh, so you're giving
to
them
where
one
they
last chance
belong.
to go and look out over at Inazuma. That's nice. And probably you enlisted everyone's help by getting this novel so popular.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in
Yep.
advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a
Yeah,
spell
I
to
figured
help
it's
calm the
something
ley
more
line memories.
useful and
When that time
nothing
comes,
like-
let's all pitch in and help send
nothing
them
to
on
do
their
with
way.
wishes, because things to do with wishes often backfire, but things to just do with helping out nature usually turned out fine. Alright, that's cool. These people are all gonna start realizing though that their wishes aren't gonna come true. But I guess they'll teach them a lesson about you have to make it happen yourself, not just rely on something you read in a book. Alright, what do you need?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things.
Do tell.
First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain.
Okay.
During the Hiyakiyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed.
Alright, fair enough.
After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters.
Okay.
They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
Sure. Sounds
Alright, got it.
like straightforward enough.
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say
What if we
no.
get possessed again?
Okay, let's get going.
Anyway, I suppose we've done it once. We can do it again. Tell the shrine maidens to leave. Goodbye, Maki.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuji's
Yes.
orders?
Yep, Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because not this one. Well, yeah, maybe this. We can't tell you that. Because we want to make sure she's safe too.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for helping with the ritual, and
Good luck to you too.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
Yay. Alright, now we wait till nighttime.
Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Oh, okay. Let's deal with the monsters, shall we? The Grand Narukami Shrine is such a cool location. Actually, Narukami Island is still such a beautiful place. I like to just come and wander through here every once in a while. I think I have such, like, good memories of exploring Inazuma. Well, that's a weird angle to look at the trees from. Such good memories of exploring Inazuma that just going through any of the Inazuma locations just brings a lot of like good memories for me and always seems to like, calm me. Or where am I going here? I'm pretty sure the Mirror Maiden is not the main goal.
These monsters look really riled up.
We can't let them up the mountain.
Yep. Let's get rid of them.
Okay, good. The Mirror Maiden's going
Then
away.
we can get back in time to see the
Yay.
yokai. All right, here they come.
Feel this ancient power.
All of these cool powers.
Suyu.
Embrace the ice!
Was that it? Nope. Not at all. Not even close.
Come into being. Witness
Oh,
my
these are
great undertaking.
Tatarigami infected Nobushi. Well, let's deal with that quickly then.
Sakura swirl!
Finally, to the very.
Take flight!
There's so many of them. Come on.
Yep, we can do it. Come on, ice.
My apologies!
Burst forth. Moment of birth.
I dare you!
Embrace the ice! Take flight!
To the very.
All right, that's the last of the monsters.
Great.
How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Okay. It looks like there's just the normal amounts of swirly swirl things going around it. The shrine. So, say farewell to the yokai within the ley lines. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's what I was expecting. Swirly, swirly. things.
Wow, so many. They're everywhere. Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
Ooh.
You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before.
Me neither.
They've really blocked out the moon.
That's a lot of spirits that we are now going to finally
It does look a little intimidating,
let
doesn't
go to
it?
rest peacefully.
But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
That's so pretty.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me?
Okay.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite,
In reverence, I perform
That's
this
right.
to be a guiding light.
To be a guiding light.
Huh? Wow, so beautiful! Look, lights are coming from Inazuma City.
people doing the enchantment, or their wishes are not gonna come true.
The book says, recite the secret spells
They
of Lady
gotta.
Kitsune tonight.
They get to
and
help
their
out
wishes
with a
will
much
come true.
nobler cause.
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will
Be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
Oh, just a little.
Just as I thought. The ritual went very smoothly.
That was a really
Thank you
nice
both.
cutscene. I like that. Are you alright, Miko?
Oh, I'm great.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
Miko...
You do get a little
Fine.
lonely, don't you?
Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Of course.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Alright, no problem.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Wait until the appointed time the following day. What is the appointed time? I guess I just guess for a good time. I don't think this counts as the following day. I think I need to spin it around again. No, it's gotta be the next day. Let's do it the next morning. That seems like a good time.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
Alright. Uyu Restaurant it is. Uyu Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning. Say it, say it. I'm waiting.
Uyu Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Amazing. Beautiful. Hey, you're the guys from before. Your wishes didn't come true, but you know what? You helped out a lot.
Unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
You
It was
You know
quite
what?
a surprise when the moonless night finally
Good
came.
question. I would love to know when
Yeah,
the
that
next
huge
chapter.
black cloud
No,
over Mount
that's-
Yogo
it's
that
fine.
night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Hmm.
Yeah. I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an
I
interesting
hope after
series
some of
for
the
a
other
long time
Archon
to come.
quests in some of the other countries, they come back and add to the novel series more.
Anywhere. Guess she's not out here.
I think she
maybe
went inside.
inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
She probably went inside.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
How goes it?
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
Yeah, how can we pay for your meal
I
if you're
did,
gonna...
yes. You're paying after all.
Okay, fine.
The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free?
I mean,
oh,
typically
I just
you
couldn't
try
wait any
to-
longer. Ah, boss.
Never
See
mind.
these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
I guess that's where our paycheck is going.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down.
Yeah, sure.
You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
It's very fresh.
Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know, I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Okay. This is how she gets us to work for free. We're gonna pay us.
Strange. I remember no such thing.
Well, I certainly remember it. Well, you know what? It's fine. We offered to pay her, and to be fair, she paid us, so it's like we didn't even get a paycheck at all. But it's whatever.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Typically, that's what Yes would think, but this is Yae Miko we're talking about.
That. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
What? Oh, darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Shouldn't have let our guard down.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect.
Yeah?
Oh,
all right.
By the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue.
Oh no, don't you think
you'll
people
have to
might
come up
start
with
going
something
back to
new
the
for
old
the next
novel and
chapter
start
of the
trying those
miraculous
incantations again?
adventures of the traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Thanks. Okay, but actually, I would love for them to add like a world quest or something in the future. We have to write the next chapter of the light novel. I suppose we really were taken for a ride with Yae Miko's story quest. It was painful. It had a lot of emotional moments at the end, I will admit. And it was pretty good. Yae Miko is quite the character. It was fun. I actually did have fun with that after all. I thought she was gonna make me feel upset the whole time, but I admit that her plan was pretty ingenious. And I liked the whole segment with us writing the novel. That was fun. Too bad we can't actually read it, but that's fine. It's not like there'd be... Usually when we can read the books is because there's extra lore in it. Whereas a book just about what we've already covered in the story is... I can understand. Although I would like to see how Junkichi and Satomi's version of our story would go. But that will be a future thing, I'm sure. Alright, that's all. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good day, whatever. See you later.